We now join a secret meeting in the offices of Netflix CEO.
Look at this. Look at this. Young Rock is canceled. What kind of world?
Sir, it had 3 seasons.
Don't tell me my business, Gerald. No, this is a bad sign. A bad sign for the whole home entertainment video business.
Well, it's tough for everyone right now, but I think we just need to get back to basics, focus on low-cost content with broad appeal, and...
Stop talking. Tell me, Gerald, what's our big project for next year? The show we've got lined up to turn Netflix around.
Old Rock.
Darn it all!
Sir, there's still time to adjust.
No, adjust. No. No, we are out of time and certainly beyond any simple adjustment. Netflix needs not a single hit, but we need hits all the time.
Obviously.
And all we have right now are stand-up specials and shows about Pablo Escobar. We need more content like Amazon or Apple TV. In fact, starting today, I am banning Apple products from the Netflix offices. Here, hand me my iPhone and I'll send out a company-wide e-blast.
Here, sir, I'll just do it from my phone.
2 middle-aged guys try to work it all out.
I'm sorry, sir. I accidentally.
What is that?
It's a podcast. It's not important.
Oh, no. If you're going to interrupt our meeting with that, I want to know all about it. Pod people, you say? I want to hear more.
No, not pod people. A podcast. It's like a radio show.
Oh, you mean like Paul Harvey?
Sure. Anyhow, I've been listening to this new one called 2 Middle-Aged Guys Trying to Work It All Out, and they were talking about Val Kilmer and...
Hold up, Gerald. This is good. Real good. We need this. Something fresh. And these 2 guys from Middle-earth, they might be the tickets.
Sir, I think...
Yes, Amazon is ruling the airwaves with all that Hobbit stuff. We need in on that action.
Well, sir...
I've heard enough. I want these 2 middle pod wizard characters in here yesterday with their best pitches. Gerald, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And have them bring Val Kilmer if he's free. I'd like to see him. It's been a while. Also, Gerald, as a backup plan, get me lunch with The Rock.
Yes, sir. Should I say you want to discuss something with him?
Oh, yes. 2 words. Cop Rock.
Two middle-aged guys try to work it all out. 2 middle-aged guys try to work it all out. 2 middle-aged guys try to work it all out.
Wow, folks. Welcome to 2 middle-aged guys trying to work it all out. This is Dave.
And this is Chris.
Hey, Chris, did you hear that?
I did, and that's making me think that today's going to be a different episode from most.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm glad you heard it. I was concerned that, maybe I was hearing voices and characters and elaborate scenarios again. But that is pretty interesting. That first of all, the security at Netflix is just really poor.
Obviously, if that's leaking, and
yeah,
but I feel like that assistant guy, he's going places.
I'm a little concerned that maybe he is leaking to make the CEO, who's obviously not qualified to be a CEO of Netflix or a lemonade stand. I think he leaked that, and it's the only thing that I can think of because, otherwise, also the quality was good. They probably had mics right in front of them.
I'm sure. I mean, well, it's Netflix. They need to monitor all those things and everything. So.
Well, you know what they weren't using? They weren't using an Apple phone because the CEO was very clear that after that e-blast,
yeah, it's over.
It's over.
Androids only.
Androids only. No, he's going to use. Ironically, he's going to use the now dead Amazon Fire phone.
Oh, that is ironic.
No. That was folks were playing around. Obviously, we did not get secret footage from inside a bizarre top secret meeting between 2 people at Netflix. Usually, the meetings aren't just the CEO and his Gerald. I think that this is a different kind of episode. Chris, why don't you kind of lay out what what this episode really is.
You got it. So since we started our podcast, it's very focused on nostalgia and the things that we remember and the things that we experienced growing up. And as you all know by now, if you've listened to even 1 second of this show, one huge thing in our life has always been movies. Well, this is our chance to pitch a movie. We've got the ear of the Netflix CEO, supposedly.
Yes.
And
I don't think he's going to keep his job very long.
well, that's why we got to get this development deal on paper as quickly as we can.
Gerald's got. I mean, we may be pitching to Gerald.
That's a good point. He's moving up in the world. He's
no
making
Paul
some
Harvey
plays. But so we spent some time, Dave and I, separately. We don't know what each other is going to come up with, but we developed a complete story, start to finish. And we're going to pitch it to you guys. And, you know, if you're listening and you want to chime in, you know how to reach us at twomiddleagedguys.com, the numeral 2 in that email address. Send us a message. Let us know which show or movie that Dave and I pitched that you liked better. And, you know, we get enough people listening to this that maybe Steven Spielberg calls us.